you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Oh, story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? I just can't wait to be hearing.
Good morning and welcome to Story Time.
He brings to life your favorite stories with his great big smile. You won't leave lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be hearing. Read me all of your stories.
Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Thank you so much for joining me today. Happy Friday wherever you are. Yes, indeed, I am feeling happy. I hope you are too. Thank you so much for being here. And please, as always, let me know where you are and who is joining in with you. I hope you're ready for today's story. This one is a good one. When I breathe deeply. CUANDO, RESPIRO, PROFUNDO. This one is by Guerra, and it was translated into Spanish by Morelia Rivers. Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. And I am going to be daring to do bilingual reads today, so wish me luck. Let me know how I do, but I am excited. I think it's a great book. And of course, Guerra is an educator, a fellow educator in Auckland Unified at right at Manzanita. I cannot remember if it's Manzanita Seed or the other Manzanita, but Manzanita with Auckland Unified School District. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I am happy you're here. Happy Friday to you. And yes, indeed, when I breathe deeply, please do take a moment to take that breath and just enjoy it and just relax and get ready for story time. Wherever you are, I wish you well. I wish you and your loved ones all the best in life. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. Absolutely love it that you're here. Who is with me? Who is with us today on Story Time? Yes, indeed. Welcome, Story Time community. I hope you are well. I am glad you are here. Lots of great things happening, and it's hard to hold back some of the ideas, projects that are in the works, but hopefully we'll be able to share those very, very soon. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I am glad you are here. Please get your seats, get comfortable, and get ready for this story for today. When I breathe deeply. Cuando respiro profundo. And please pardon my Spanish. I really will be trying my best, but this book lends itself to kind of for non-Spanish readers to be able to think they can read in Spanish. But we have to believe. You can do it. Belief is the beginning of everything, right? Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. Oh my goodness. Good morning to you. How are you doing? Henry and Marietta, as always, happy to have you here. And you're saying it is sunny and 5 degrees in Massachusetts, in Harvard, Massachusetts. Oh my God. 5 degrees. No, I will pass Henry and Marietta. It is 48 in Auckland, and I am in my jacket and thinking I am way too cold. Good morning to you and welcome to Story Time. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Henry, big up to you. Thank you so much for joining in. First one in the door, many days in a row. Absolutely appreciate it. Good morning to you, Jen Veda. Yes, indeed, librarian with Auckland Unified School District and our librarian, our beloved librarian at Emerson Elementary. Love you, Jen. Thank you so much for joining in today. I am glad you are here. Yes, indeed. Jen, I miss giving you trouble, but hopefully soon. Good morning to you. Amanda, West, Sarah, and Nathan. Good morning to you out in Illinois. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you for joining in Storytime. I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're cozy and comfortable where you are. Good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Or is it good afternoon in Illinois? Good evening, good morning to you. All right, and Enid, good morning to you in Oregon. How are you doing today? Thank you for joining in. I am glad you're here, as always. Thank you for joining in and letting me know you are here. Jen Vetta, you're saying you're joining in right here in Oakland. Absolutely. And you say with me, myself, and I. Oh, thank you so much, Jen Vetta. I think, Jen Vetta, we need to bring back... we need to read the book again here on Storytime. I am excited. I want to try and sing it one more time. Thank you so much for joining in. Absolutely love it. Thank you. Thank you. And good morning to you, Aurelia Lee. How are you doing today? And Andres. And you're saying it is cold. It is Ala from Code and Winley, Pennsylvania. Well, I am glad you're here, Andres. I am glad you're here, Aurelia. Thank you so much for joining in. And you say, que bueno español. Well, we will try. We will try. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely love it. Oh, my goodness. I've only been here a few minutes, and of course, my heart has already been laughing so much. Thank you so much, everybody out there, for joining in. Be brave and bilingual. Yes, Jen. Yes, I need that support. Thank you so much. Good morning to you, Abraham and Terry McLeod in San Leandro. How are you doing today? Mulishani, yes, indeed. Thank you for joining in. I am glad you are here. And of course, story time nowadays is not complete unless we have our kinfolk, Braylon, Kavaya, and Chad joining us. And you say the temperature has dropped, but we are still enjoying a sunny day and so glad we are here. Well, good morning to you. Buenos dias. Thank you so much. And of course, you're joining us from Natchitoches, Louisiana. I am glad you're here. Kavaya, Chad, and Braylon. See, Chad, I am not forgetting anymore. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. Absolutely love it. All right, Aurelia, you said something. Let's see. Andres está aquí. Oh my goodness, please translate for me. I'm trying here. Andres está aquí. Somebody help me out. Thank you so much for joining in. Ellen Edwards, buenos dias. Oh yes, indeed. Thank you so much. That I understand fully. You know, I am in California and it's been one of my goals to learn Spanish. And I think today is really a prompt, a kind of like a wake-up call that I am late on my goal and I need to get it done. But yes, indeed, I will get it done one of these days. Thank you so much. And here come the beautiful, beautiful messages, of course, as always, from Maria Antonia. How are you doing today? And Davi, good morning to you as well. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, absolutely love it. Melila, good morning to you. Malachi, and today we have Marija as well. Well, good morning to you. Thank you so much for joining in. Marija, is this your first time on Storytime right here in Oakland? Thank you for joining us. Melila, Malachi, and Marija, good morning to you. And Maria Antonia, you say, so cold. Not that bad. Not that bad right here in Oakland. Thank you so much for joining in. Good morning to you. Or is it good evening to you? Mehitabel Kamanga. How are you doing today? Joining in with Ethan. Thank you so much for joining in. And of course, we are always going to say hi to Evan as well in Katete, Zambia. Katete, Eastern Zambia. Thank you so much for joining in. Basi Ase Mulitiani. Thank you for joining in. Mehitabel, I am learning some Chichewa here. I will be sharing with you for sure. Eres uno gran professor. You're a great teacher. Well, thank you, thank you, thank you. what's the word? What's the word? I want to say merci. See, I'm going into French now. Gracias, gracias, muchas gracias. There we go. It came, finally came. Marika, please remind us who is joining in with you, Marika. How are you doing today? Thank you, thank you. Appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Ah, Andres está aquí. Yes, now I know what that one means as well. Andres is here. I am glad you're here. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much. Absolutely love it. Please keep the messages coming. Keep letting me know how you're doing, where you are, and how everything is going. We have a special story written by an Auckland educator, and this one is When I Breathe Deeply. Cuando Respiro Profundo. This one is written by Guerra. Let me actually try this. In English, When I Breathe Deeply by Guerra. Translated by Morelia Rivers. Let me try it in Spanish. Cuando Respiro Profundo por Guerra. Traducción de Morelia Rivers. Thank you for joining in. All right, let us get started with our stories for today. I am excited to share this one, and let us see how it goes. Remember, please take a breath wherever you are, and take a laugh if you can. It is good for your soul. All right, here we go. And a big, big thank you, of course, to Guerra for allowing us to share this book here. I tried to get her to come and read this one with us today, but of course, she's in class right now, so could not be with us, but absolutely appreciate it. Absolutely love that we're able to share such great books. And yeah, I love it, and I hope you enjoy it. How does that feel? All right, here we go. When I Breathe Deeply, Cuando Respiro Profundo, by Guerra, por Guerra, translated, traduzione de Morelia Rivers. Don't mind my smile every time I feel like I've managed to read in Spanish. And these were just some of the quotes from the people about the book, and it says, breathe and everything changes. Respiro y todo cambia. Every time you breathe deeply, you become entirely yourself again. Cada vez que respiras profundo, vuelves a tú mismo. And then this book is dedicated to all of us. May we find ease in our breath and in our lives. Oh, here goes one. Este libro va dedicado a todos nosotros para encontrar tranquilidad en nuestra respiración y en nuestras vidas. When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. Love it. I feel ready for the day. Me siento lista para el día. My body relaxes and I feel safe. Mi cuerpo se relaja y me siento segura. Oh. I feel like I am the only one in the room. Siento que soy la única persona presente. When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. I feel brave. Me siento valiente. I get to know myself. Me conozco un poco mejor. It calms my body, mind, and heart. Se tranquiliza mi cuerpo, mente y corazón. When I was practicing this, I thought this was the sentence that I would do really well. So I don't know how I did with that one. It calms my body, mind, and heart. Se tranquiliza mi cuerpo, mente y corazón. I feel gratitude. Siento gratitud. When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. I feel quiet inside. Siento un silencio interno. I feel my heart changing emotions. Siento que cambia las emociones en mi corazón. Oh. I feel calmer and calmer with each breath. Me siento más y más tranquila con cada respiración. When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. How do you feel? I feel like everything is going to be okay. Siento que todo va a estar bien. I feel like the world is not that stressful. Siento que el mundo no es tan estresante. No. I feel like the world is not that stressful. Siento que el mundo no es tan estresante. I feel awake. Me siento alerta. When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. I feel like I am being kind to myself. Siento que me estoy tratando a mí mismo con bondad. Andres, how am I doing? When I breathe deeply, cuando respiro profundo. I feel completely free. Me siento libre de todo. Oh, the end. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime today. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was indeed When I Breathe Deeply. Cuando Respiro Profundo. And this one is written by Oakland's own Guerra. And of course, it was translated into Spanish by Morelia Rivers. Thank you so much for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed that one. I think before we, let me just turn down the music a little bit and maybe we can take some breaths together, right? I'm not going to do this perfectly, but we're learning together. How about a deep breath? You can close your eyes if you want. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Now breathe in and hold your breath. Feel your chest expanding. You can let it out slowly. One more time. Hold it and let it out. One more time. Hold it and let it out. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I hope that you enjoyed the story today. As you can see, my energy has gone down just from doing those little breaths there, those short breaths. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Absolutely appreciate you. And I appreciate that you're here to enjoy these great stories together. But of course, enjoy great community, great positive community together. Please keep bringing your energy to Story Time and share all the books that you want us to see. And hopefully very soon, Mr. Limada will speak Spanish and other languages as well. Thank you so much for joining in. It was an adventure. I absolutely enjoyed it. Thank you so much for being here for Story Time. Absolutely love it. Thank you. And just a reminder, I know that not everybody out there has space and, to be alone and to breathe or to stretch. But you can find your own corner. You can close your eyes for a second, and that way you can find yourself. I know it is hard, but we just have to keep trying, make do with what we have. If you're fortunate enough to have a yard, to have a space that you can go and practice some meditation, practice some deep breathing and connect with yourself, please be thankful for that. But if you don't have, you can still make do with what you have. Find a quiet corner, find just that corner, that couch, that space, and just breathe and connect with yourself and take care of yourself. It is very, very important that you do, because if you're happy, you're taking care of yourself, you're happier, you're healthier, and of course those around you can feel your energy too, and definitely be happier and healthier as well. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. I absolutely love being here. And yes, Friday, another week done together. I hope you've enjoyed every story that we've read for you this week, including this one, When I Breathe Deeply, Cuando Respiro Profundo. And yes, indeed, Guerra, amazing work. And she also brought us Long Hair Don't Care. I don't know if you remember that one, but this was the same author, and this is her latest book. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time today. I am glad you were here. Let us see who is with us, and let me see those Spanish comments. Thank you so much. I think a big shout out to you, of course, Ethan and Mehitabel Kamanga out in Katete, Zambia. Yes, indeed, Evelyn Horn College representing right here. Thank you, Amoma, for joining us today. Absolutely love it. Oh, thank you. I think I'll just put that up there and leave it there. Thank you, Pamela Courtney. Absolutely appreciate you making me feel good right here. Well, you are amazing yourself. Thank you, Chad Kivaya and Braylon as well. Thank you for being here on Story Time. Let us see who else was here with us. Marika, please remind me. I hope somewhere down you've put to remind me who was with you and where you're joining us from. Absolutely appreciate you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time. Aurelia Lee, yes indeed. And you were telling me Andres is here. Andres está aquí. I hope I got that correctly. Thank you so much. So many great teachers right here. Maria Antonia, as always, loving your energy in the messages. Thank you so much for joining in. Oh, Jen Veda is a ciento libre. Yes, indeed. Thank you so much, Jen Veda. Absolutely appreciate you. Muy bueno. All right. Thank you, Ellen Edwards. Absolutely appreciate you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. Marietta and Henry out in Harvard, they're saying, have a great weekend, everyone. Well, Marietta and Henry, right back at you. Thank you so much for joining in Story Time and sharing your beautiful selves. Thank you. Hola from Larato Chisomo. How are the kids doing? Temwani Kondwani, how are you today? Mr. Limada misses you here. Thank you so much for joining in. And is it Yelesani as well? Please, my love to the kids. Thank you for joining in. Elizabeth, you say muchas gracias. Well, very, very welcome. Thank you. Denada. Yay. I got another one. Oh, yes. Andres, you're saying, Iste muy bien. You did great. Oh, muchas gracias. Muchas gracias, Andres. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much. Melila, how are you doing? And of course, Malachi, thank you so much for joining in and for sharing your beautiful selves right here. Thank you so much. Bien hecho. Siéntate. Lydia, do not do that to me right now. That was the one phrase I knew in class, and I have one of my students, Leon, at the time, and I just knew Seantate. I learned that one, so yeah, I could say the one word. Thank you, Lydia Yamaguchi and Alison, for joining in. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining in Storytime. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and yeah, I feel my energy going up again. Deep breaths. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy being with your family. Enjoy being with your loved ones. You know, let's appreciate. Not everybody at this moment is able to be with their loved ones. So let us remember that we are lucky if we're able to be and enjoy those times, because you never know when they're gone. But please, please, please take advantage of them and enjoy them as much as you can. And always keep smiling, keep trying to smile, keep trying to find yourself, keep trying to find those spaces, those pockets where you can connect and reconnect with yourself all the time. Much love from me as always. And I will see you next week for more story time with another great lineup. And if you feel like my company over the weekend, please do log into the story time and check out all the recordings that we have and join in those story times. Yes, indeed. And I will see you next week. Please do take care. Hugs and love from me. Bye-bye.
He brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you stop? Read me all of your stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories, some with people who look like me, others very different from the way that I look and think. Read me all of your stories. Read me all of your stories, some stories from far away, others right here in my neighborhood. Story time. Story time. Story time with Mr. Lamada. He will be starting soon. Story time with Mr. Lamada, where all your dreams come true. Oh, he brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be with. Brings to life your favorite stories with a great big smile. You won't live lonely, won't you start all the reading? We just can't wait to be